Hello, everyone. Welcome to Senior Moments with Dr. Barb. I am Dr. Barb. For those of you who do not know who I am Dr. Barb. I am a double board certified podiatrist and senior care expert. I help seniors as well as their caregivers. Through my speaking engagements, through my products, as well as through education. My goal is to try to help seniors to remain independent, as well as to try to help caregivers with some of the challenges that they may face as being a caregiver. So welcome to Senior Moments with Dr. Barb. Today's topic is going to be on caregiver burnout. And this is going to be a two-part discussion. It's going to be first talking about what is caregiver burnout, as well as some of the signs. And the second part, we will discuss how to actually combat caregiver burnout. Again, so we're going to be talking about caregiver burnout. So if you know anyone who may be experiencing this themselves, please share this video or tag them in the comments. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. First off, being a caregiver is a wonderful, rewarding experience. It could give us an opportunity to, although we can't repay, but we can try to reciprocate some of the love and care that we received from our loved ones as we grew up, regardless if this is a parent or a grandparent or even a sibling that we may be caring for. But being a caregiver can have challenges, and it can take a toll on the caregiver, regardless if it's physically, emotionally, mentally, or financially. And when you're unable to balance being a caregiver and taking care of your loved one and taking care of yourself, this is called caregiver burnout. So caregiver burnout can lead you to feeling exhausted. You can be unmotivated or frustrated. It can lead to problems in the workplace, as well as problems at home. It could lead to you being unable to, or it can interfere with you being able to care for your loved ones in a proper way, which is actually the number one reasons why a senior may end up in a nursing home. It can also cause you to put your own health at risk, because it also increases the risk of depression, high blood pressure, diabetes, as well as stroke. So that's caregiver burnout. I want to talk about some of the signs of caregiver burnout. Some of the signs of caregiver burnout include that you no longer find pleasure in some of the things that you once found pleasure in, such as working out, hanging out with your loved ones, your friends, or even going to church. You no longer feel motivated to do these types of things. You may also start to notice that your friends or family members may start to question you and ask you and get concerned about your well-being. They may start to ask you, are you okay? They may start to experience a little bit of some concern because you're just not quite being yourself. You may start getting negative feedback at work. You may start showing up to work late, missing appointments, unable to complete assignments. Caregiver burnout can also look like you may have some problems with your spouse at home or even your children. Some of the other signs of caregiver burnout include experiencing feelings of anger, recurrent feelings of anxiety, and fear. You may start having difficulty concentrating, trouble sleeping at nighttime, as well as you may notice a significant weight loss or a significant increase in weight. Or you can even get an unexpected health problem. when you have when there's signs of caregiver burnout. Sometimes you can also start to use substances to cope with some of the feelings and emotions that you may be experiencing as a caregiver. So that's also a sign of caregiver burnout. Another sign of caregiver burnout is irritation or resentment towards family members who are not the primary caregiver themselves, and you might start to isolate yourself from some of those family members who are not participating in the care of your loved one. So these are some of the signs of caregiver burnout. If you have ever experienced caregiver burnout yourself, please leave in the comments your experience. Please share with us some of the things that you yourself have experienced with this issue. I'm going to open up the floor for any. I'm going to open up the floor for any questions. Again, this is a 2-part series. So the next part, I'm going to actually discuss what are ways that you can combat caregiver burnout. So, and if you are catching the replay of this live, please still leave in the comments any questions that you may have, and I will definitely reply in the comments, an answer for you. So, thank you so much for joining me today for Senior Moments with Dr. Barb. And this is going to be our regular time. I'm going to change it actually to Sundays at 3 o'clock. And again, thank you for following me. And you can also follow me on all social media, Dr. Barb Norvell, BarbNorvell. And thank you again for joining me for Senior Moments with Dr. Barb. Till next time.